I, Siroj Abdul Qadir, am the youngest and only surviving sibling of the Abdul Qadir family of Penang, and I left Penang in 1957 to study and work in London. I was born in 1938, and so was a child during the Japanese occupation of Malaya. For some years during the wartime, Yusufi was in Japan, where he had been sent to study Japanese law after being identified as a promising student and awarded a scholarship. He must be one of very few people to have qualified as a lawyer in both Japan and in England. I remember that following Yusufi's repatriation from Japan after the end of the war, the family was very grateful for the Nafi rations from the British to which Yusufi was entitled as a returnee, as there had been much privation during the occupation and we had known real hunger. I do not have many memories of the relatively short time between Yusufi's return to Penang and his departure on a King's Scholarship to study law in England, but I know how proud the family were of his achievements to that date, and how much prouder they were to be of his success in his legal studies in London. His return from England was much celebrated and feted, for example with the Penang Municipal Band being at the dock to welcome Yusufi home. From that time on, Yusufi's brilliant legal career took off, with the many achievements, awards, and elevations of office with which you are all familiar by now. I remember my brother as a man of huge intellect with a searing capacity for the use of language, both in English and in Latin, and a man of passionate belief in the world of law and justice. He was steadfast in his administration of the law, owing no fear or favor to any except the rule of law and justice. Stern, forthright, utterly sure and certain in the rightness of his judgments, he was certainly a lawyer and a judge to be reckoned with. But I also remember Yusufi as a loving and caring older brother to me, supportive and generous to me when I was eking out a living in London, and welcoming me and my wife on our visits in later years to Malaysia. I congratulate Akasa and Avek, and in particular Angela Yap and Richie Ramesh for the production of this book of Yusufi's judgments, and I commend the ongoing efforts Angela and Richie have made to ensure that the legacy of Yusufi Abdul Qadir as the legal lion of the Commonwealth has been preserved for posterity.